we're gonna this is Facebook Yo's All Play. So we just made a video about making your own slime. This is what I came out with. But anyways, right now we're gonna try this bath bomb kit. So here we go. The ingredients are citric acid, coconut oil, baking soda, Epsom salt. Some glitter came with this kit. So you can also add your own essential oils as you choose. And I also have food coloring, just regular. So again, the ingredients: baking soda, citric acid, Epsom salt. So mica powder is like the glitter, different colors that came with the kit. You could use oils like almond oil or coconut oil, or any kind of oil or fragrance. And you could also add rubbing alcohol in the mix. Optional koalin clay. So this is for making bath bombs. And it came with a little thingy, so to make it easier, and some molds. So for making bath bombs, so they can come in different shapes. So let's try it. So you need something to measure tablespoons. So this is a 15 ml, which it says that 15 ml is exactly 1 tablespoon on Google. So we're supposed to use 2 tablespoons of baking soda. So let's open our packet. So we're using this as our mixing bowl. That's what 1 tablespoon of baking soda looks like. So we're putting 2. So that's our 2nd tablespoon of baking soda. So we're doing 2 tablespoons of citric acid as well. We're supposed to flatten it out. So this is the 2nd tablespoon, as much as you can, of citric acid. So the next ingredient requires a teaspoon. So according to Google, a teaspoon is 5 ml. So that's how much it is. The next ingredient is cornstarch. So far we have our those are the ingredients. So we put in our baking soda as well as citric acid. So cornstarch, 2 teaspoons, and Epsom salt, 2 spoons. So far we have baking soda and we have citric acid now. So we had put 2 full tablespoons of baking soda, 2 full excuse me. So we just put some extra. I think we put instead of 1.5 of citric acid, we put 2 tablespoons. So we put a little bit extra in this mixture. But the cornstarch is 2 teaspoons, so this is what we're putting in right now. Okay, that's cornstarch. We need another teaspoon. So that's the 2nd teaspoon of our cornstarch. The last thing is Epsom salt, 2 teaspoons. So there's 1 teaspoon. And the 2nd teaspoon of Epsom salt. So that's basically the baking soda, citric acid. So I put 2 tablespoons baking soda, 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons citric acid. So basically we put 5 ml extra of citric acid, and it called for actually 2 tablespoons plus 2 teaspoons of baking soda. So we could add 2 more teaspoons of baking soda, which is almost, it's basically like a 15 mLs plus 10 mLs, because 5 mLs is 1 teaspoon. So but it would be almost 3 tablespoons of baking soda total. And then so that's all the dry ingredients. So I might add 1 more tablespoon of baking soda. So we're adding another tablespoon of baking soda. Make sure we have enough. So that's the 4 ingredients: the baking soda, 3 tablespoons, the citric acid, 2 tablespoons, cornstarch, 2 teaspoons, and Epsom salt, 2 teaspoons. So what it wants us to do is add color to our mixture. The packet came with mica powder, which I haven't opened. So we got purple, kind of orangish, gold, and then blue. So one of the colors, whatever we choose, it wants us to put a 1/4 teaspoon of mica powder along with our mixture and combine them. So according to Google, 1.2 milliliters, which is about this much, this is 1 milliliters, is a 1/4 teaspoon. So that's how much mica powder we need. So we're gonna put that in our mixture. So I was trying to show you so 1 ml of the mica powder, we put it in there. It kind of just fell out, so I was trying to show you, but that's how much we put in there. So about a 1/4 teaspoon of mica powder, purple color. So it wants us to put about 3/4 teaspoon of the coconut oil, which is about, it says 3.67 milliliters. Our spoon here is about 2.5 milliliters. So we'll try to put like 1.5 of that, maybe, for coconut oil. So that's the coconut oil. I'm just gonna stir it with a metal rod, like a chopstick I have. You could use anything. So I put another 1/2 teaspoon of the coconut oil, so this one right here. So now we're gonna stir. It was so we put 1.5 of the coconut oil. So we're stirring it, and then so that's basically supposed to be 0.75 or 3/4 of a teaspoon of coconut oil in our mix. So this is basically baking soda, 3 tablespoons, citric acid, 2 tablespoons, cornstarch, 2 teaspoons, Epsom salt, 2 teaspoons, and 3/4 of a teaspoon of coconut oil in this mixture. I'll be right back. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm running low on time, but we got our purple mica colored mixture here. So we're gonna put it in our mold and add water to make our shape. So first we're using the round shape. That's the dispenser. So I hope this thing works, but I threw in that purple mixture, so it's supposed to go in there. We forgot the water, so we have to add 1 ml, about 1.2 mLs, which is a 1/4 teaspoon of water to our mix. So we stir this gadget, and it's puffing up a little bit from adding the 1/4 teaspoon of water. And then we put it into our mold. It says you could add a little bit more water if it's too dry, but not too much, so it will stick together. Now we just have to let it dry, put it in the mold, and for 24 hours.